know if I'm doing a weekly what's new this week. I accidentally put the weekly what's new up on the. Let me put this back here. I accidentally put the weekly what's new on a Sunday, so a couple weeks ago you'll probably see this. It showed up on Sunday. I screwed up the little schedule for it. So anyway, you know it's new. My AirPods apparently are in need of charging. So I'm gonna skip that. I did find this is I guess a little update video. I did find the missing greasing can. I bought some CRC products, the cockroach cleaners. I bought some engine degreaser and some brake cleaner. I'm really not sure which one to use because I bought them because this week I was hoping it'd be nice out, but apparently it went from almost like t-shirt and jeans weather to snow. It was like +8, +10, +12, +14 last week, and now it's snowing out and it's 0 degrees. I don't know what that is on the American scale, but I think it's probably not good if you're living in Texas or wherever you are. But I got that so I can degrease this little part here. Maybe I'll make a video and just degrease it while I'm standing here. But I got to, I think I decided that this little bike right here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out the 86. I keep talking about this in my head. I keep talking about it because I can't figure out what I want to do. Like, you know, you're just not sure. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is this bike, I'm going to, repaint the forks myself and get the forks back on. And I think I have the rear swing arm somewhere. I think I'll redo the swing arm myself. The rack, I might get them to be blasted. I can do the back swing arm because there's not too many intricate places. But when you start doing like the rack, there's too many little spots. So I'm going to have them probably send out the rack to be bead blasted, which is probably a better option because it's bigger. And if I redo the swing arm, which I have one here, it's easier, just round stuff, and there's a few things on it that, plus there's one stuck bolt on it. So I'm not sure about that one, but I have 2 more. So I'm going to probably try to get that one. I might just put it on top of the mule and get it going. I'm going to probably start boxing up some of the parts and one at a time cleaning parts. This week I'm finishing the sandblaster tub and I'm going to paint that because I was hoping it would get nice and not, snow, of course. So I'll send the 86 frame out to get media blasted and painted. And that one I'm just going to put together as a rough bike, just to clean up. The frame's nice and painted. And I'm not building a show bike, so I figured, you know what, I'll sand down the, the triple tree, it's called. I'll sand that down. I'll put it back on. I'll get the forks. I'll find a nice set of forks. I think I have paint for that. I bought some, what is this? Wheel paint. I'm going to check online to see what people paint the forks with. I'll probably either polish them, get all that. I found a, this is what I'll show you. I'll try to edit this out. I'll try to be quick and come back. That way I don't have to edit anything. So stay there and watch. What I found was, Jesus, so much shit in here. Roll that back a little. What I've been trying to find is a good one of these. This is the, I didn't pay, this has a price on it, and I didn't pay that much. I got a whole lot of stuff for like, a whole lot of parts for the price of this one part. The reason why I bought this is because I needed the spindle, and I don't know if the spindle's stuck in there or what. Should come out. Knowing this thing, it's probably stuck in there. So I bought the front axle. It's got the spacer in there, and I don't know if it's needs new bearings or what. So I got that for it, and got that so I can put that on the front end. And if I put the rear end of, not that one, I have the rear end somewhere. There's a rear end here, and I have enough wheels and tires to put it on to get a roller. Once I get it rolling, I have another rack, front rack, which is awesome. I can put the front rack on, and I gotta clean up the front rack. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get the cheap, crappy rack that I have. I picked up a cheap bender rack for now because all the wiring harness on these stupid things are all stuck inside the little front box on the front rack. So I'm gonna use the kind of sucky rack that I have. I might try to modify it back into place and bend it a little just to get it a little bit better, because trying to find a rack that doesn't smash into a tree and these things is just like, not easy. I managed to find a good one for that 86, and I might rebuild the two 86s and nice, because they had 140 something thousand 85s, and it's not worth much. So I'll build this one cheap, get it going, but I'll put the 86s back in okay, and maybe I'll just flip one. But the front racks are always bent to shit. Like if you go on eBay, there's literally there's a rack on there that looks really nice, but it's all rotted out. And there's another one, I think it's like $95. And then there's another front rack on there for $149. It looks like it went through, what do you call it? The apocalypse. And I'm like, the only thing probably worth buying is the little front connector. And I don't know if people are buying these things for $200 so they can chop them up and make their own thing. I don't know. I don't know. But they look like how do you sell I think it's been mangled to pieces for $149? Unless it's like a vintage like Shelby Cobra or something, maybe some vintage like Nova Chevelle or some car that I don't know is really, I don't know, not a car buff, but I mean, you know what I mean, like it's, I don't know. But with that said, I'm gonna put a crappy front rack in there because I have one that's not too bad. I will probably sell the 200 because for some reason this 86 Big Red, this 250 ES has a 200E front end, so I'll take that off and I'll put another front end on it. I'll put the proper front end, but I'm going to get this one rolling, put the thing on, just start redoing it. And the engine I have over there, which was running in it before, I don't know if it had a problem with it or not, but I'm going to put it in and see what happens, and just go with that. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. This one I have the original fenders for. I have the original front I have the original front fender. I might switch that and put on the 86. I might just find a cheap Meyer Plastics alternative for the front end, or I think Clark makes them. I don't know. There's two companies, so I might put an aftermarket fender on that one and put the original rear fenders. I have 2 trunk lids, I think 2 or 3. I have enough. I have one or two sets of the side covers. I know I have at least one good one, and I have one on the other set outside, which I probably should go take them off and leave them, or buy and I have 2 extra left ones. And I noticed online there seems to be a shortage of right side ones. I'm guessing people take the right side one off, start the bike, and you never see it again. So the right side ones seem to be super expensive, so I might wait till I get a chance and buy one online, or I'll find somebody and go tear it off their bike. But apparently they're getting, and the Meyer ones are weird. It's just like, I don't know. The other option I might do is this. Yeah, this is the other thing I was thinking of was taking a giant plate of steel, and I know it, like this has got some pretty complex curves, but I do have a planishing hammer and English wheel, and it would be interesting to put I know I can get some of this, like easily I can machine this parts and weld it on, but I was thinking, would it be fun to make a metal one like this? It might be a good, sorry about the making myself look like a raccoon here, but it'd be fun to make one of these, but that's a later project. In the meantime, I'm going to try to sandblast all the parts that need to be sandblasted, and whatever I don't need, I'm going to put on a bike and just sell it off. And because I mean, if you're going to sell parts, at least make them look good. So that's my plan. Where am I going to put these bikes? I have no idea. But I'll probably build the new house, and I'll probably build a shed too. but that might not be for a while. So, but it's gonna come along. I'm supposed to move shops. I don't know when. I don't know what's going on with that. No idea. It's probably gonna happen eventually. And that's pretty much it for this video. I got a bunch of bike part. I went to buy one part, and the guy was like, "Oh, my daughter riding." I showed him the video, a video and a picture of my bike and my daughter driving. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute," and he's like, "Here, just take it all." So he told me I can probably go back if I want to buy the rest, which is a shitload of parts for the like very few bucks. So if I could scrounge up a few bucks or sell a few things that I got, I should be able to get enough parts to. I don't need any more. There's a few select parts I might need, but other than that, I do need trunks. They all need trunks. So my other option is if I can't find a trunk, maybe I'll just build one, or I'll just build a. I was thinking, I don't know if I can find a trunk in here. I have the trunk somewhere, but I was thinking because they bolt in, and like the trunks are like super deep. So my idea was to maybe make a metal one, just for the fun of it. Instead of making it super deep like the original trunk, I could probably just make my own little trunk. Like why not? Just hammer it all, make it. But instead of just make a little like because the trunks are about it's weird. It goes in and it goes like super deep under the bike. And if it's just I don't even need to put it on there, but I was like, it'd be fun to right. I have to get that muffler part off. I'm gonna redo, and there's a lot of little parts I'm gonna do videos, sandblasting them all, putting the back together. I have to get a sacrificial anode because I will be plating. I gotta buy a piece of nickel and some anode juice, which I need to buy, and that I'm gonna buy off Caswell. And there's 2 tanks. So before I get to the tanks, I'm just gonna do one step at a time, and blah blah blah. You probably listen to me for 12 minutes, and I'm probably boring you. So anyway, do some like, subscribe, tell me what you like, and I guarantee you I will have more videos with me doing hands-on stuff. It's just, well, I gotta make videos. Plus I keep getting what I, anyway, that's it for now. I'll stop talking. Thanks for watching, and thanks for coming back.